Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're not playing Raid Shadow Legends. This is a bit of a sad video to make. I know you guys saw my last video. I hope you saw my last video. And just talking about the frustrations of the types of events that have been happening. But there's more to my decision to step away from Raid than just what we talked about recently in more of a rant form about the decisions that Plarium makes. It's more than just that, so I wanted to take the time and to talk to you guys. I'll try to be as quick as I can. This will probably be longer than I expect though. But I wanted to take the time to explain my journey, I guess, and why I'm stepping away, even disregarding how much we do or do not like Plarium's... Well, Plarium. Let's be honest. Let's just start with my... Okay, so I've been playing Raid for 3.5 years. I never thought it would be such an addiction, right? But to be honest, there's been many times that I wanted to stop playing. I mean, it's a game, right? It's our entertainment. Before I even thought about being a content creator, it was just a game. And so often I'd play a game for a little while, find something more fun that distracts me, stop playing the other game, right? That's logical. Like, how many people really play this game for more than 3 months? More than 6 months, even. I guess, yeah, I would say probably a majority of people don't play for a year, 2 years, 3 years. So it was never something I thought would happen. But what happened was I ended up quite loving the community, and I got super geeked out. For the first time I'd ever looked up, well, no, I can't say that. I used to get geeked out on websites for Diablo. Ariad Summit, am I right? But I never got super geeked out on any other mobile games as an adult. But Raid was the first one I started looking up YouTube videos, found Hell Hades and Chosen, and Ash came a little later, I think, just after me, I think, actually. But yeah, there was a lot, and it was exciting and fun, and I just really liked learning and diving deeper and just beyond the surface of just playing a game and not really know what I'm doing. And then I found Twitch because of Hell Hades joining Twitch. I was like, all right, well, I really like him, so I guess I want to go there. And it felt like you're hanging out with people. It feels like you're making friends. And it's just more exciting and engaging. So I really fell in love with the Twitch community. And I still am, and I'm not going anywhere, guys. I'm still twitching, don't worry. But... that's the only reason I kept playing Raid. Because I couldn't imagine, like, not having all these silly content creators in my life, in a weird way to say that, but it's true. Like, I was like, but I'm so used to every day watching whatever video Hell Hades puts out, and then at night watching Stu on Twitch. Like, I feel like it was... or like Saturday laying on the couch watching a bunch of shard pulls. And then that was like how I just felt even before I became a content creator. I was like, that's my life, that's my routine, it's fun. I can't imagine not doing that. Even though this game annoys me sometimes, or it's expensive, I shouldn't play it, it's a bad habit. I don't want to be tempted to spend money on these packs. I wanted to quit so many times, but the community kept me here. And more recently, I've been feeling that harder and harder and harder. And it's not that I'm so endgame, I have nothing else to do and I'm bored. It's not the case, honestly. Yes, I'm pretty endgame. I can do all the top tier content. I can place platinum in arena when I try as well. But that's not why I'm uninterested, I don't think. I think it's run its course of enjoyment for me. It's 3.5 years. Like, I normally would move on to another game, like I said. And that's what's happened. Every single time, not even kidding, I've started playing another similar gacha game I 100% out of my mouth have said, oh man, if I didn't feel like I had to play Raid, or if it wasn't for the community, I would totally quit Raid and only play this game. Like every time I've felt that way. Cause yeah, like it's so time consuming for one, especially before gaming was my life. Now it's literally my life, so it's fine, sort of. But before gaming was my life, it just took over. So trying to play multiple games at the same time, you guys know how much I struggled with trying to keep up multiple games, multiple channels, playing multiple games on Twitch, trying to balance the things. And like, what? I don't think Raid is a game that I can play lightly. I was thinking about just dropping down in my cluster, no CVC, do my Hydra on full auto though, still, at least because I can mostly do that, or hell, skip Hydra if I don't feel like doing it that week, and just play really lightly. But then what's the point of even playing? Like, I can't, Raid is not a game that I can see playing lightly. I mean, I do like the idea of maybe if I come back in the future doing another free-to-play 1 hour a day challenge, because that was quite fun to see what I could actually do in a short time. But overall, that's not how Raid is, and your account really suffers and you don't really progress, and then you wonder why you're frustrated with seeing everybody else fly by you, or not having enough shards or enough books or whatever. Well, it's because you're not playing enough, and it's the kind of game that requires you to be in the game all of the time. And because of that, it made me upset sometimes, because I'm like, but I really liked Summoner's Glory. I could have made that my main game I played. I'm glad I didn't in hindsight, because that's a hot mess. But I could have done that. When I played Awakened Chaos Era, they did such a good job, and then they tried to copy Raid too much and made things terrible, and everyone left. I'm hoping the same does not happen for Eternal Evolution and Infinite Magic Raid. Don't copy Raid just because they're successful. The only reason Raid is successful is because of their marketing, because they bring in new players. Otherwise, this game would have crashed and burned a long time ago, because people are upset. If the community died down, content creators would have left. But because there's always an influx of new players, the community hasn't died down, even though we have lost so many players. I can't even imagine how many people I used to always see on my Twitch that quit playing, or people in my clans and cluster that have left. Like, we're always losing endgame players, but they don't care. And that's the other part of this, right? So for a while, I've just not been interested in playing Raid. I don't want to log in. I don't care that I have the test server. I should be excited. I should feel an urge to get creative and play around and have some fun. But I just don't. And Plarium making these terrible, greedy casino company decisions is not helping me feel any inspiration to play this game. I mean, we get it. We always say we get it. It's a business, but that's not an excuse anymore. We've let that be the excuse ever since we started playing this crazy game. It's not an excuse to treat people like the way they treat us. They don't listen. Whenever they make a really big mistake and people flip out, they never fix it. They just double down and do it again. Why? Other games don't do that. The reality, when you step away from Raid and Plarium, I'm in the content creator program. I'm not trying to talk bad about the company, but the reality is they don't treat us like humans. Obviously, it's a business. They just want to make money. They do only what makes them money, and they don't care how it affects us at all. But other games do care about their communities and do try to keep everybody happy. And I get that you can't give everybody everything, right? I don't want Infinite Magic Raid to make everything too easy. People are complaining about dragon eggs and shortage of food and shortage of experience potions. They need to make that a little bit better. But I hope they don't make it amazing. Because then what? People blast through to the end game and then they're bored and complain that there's no content? There needs to be a balance. And I feel like Raid is the opposite. Raid is the push, 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 only care about money. And I don't know. I don't even know what I don't want to talk in circles. But it's hard, right? It's just hard for me to be excited for one, just to play the game. And then when they do things like the back-to-back-to-back-to-back events of the same thing, with no chance for us to even try to save our shards without fear of missing out, without being upset that we have to miss out. Like, I get it, we do not have to pull our shards every single time. Obviously, we don't have to. But in the same regard, we shouldn't feel sad, upset, frustrated when shard events pop and we can't do it. We shouldn't have to feel that. Like, it's a game. It's supposed to be fun. We're supposed to be excited when shard pull events happen. We're supposed to be excited when nice pack, if you're a low spender, mid spender, big spender, when good valued pack offers pop up in the shop and it's really good and oh, I can't wait to buy that. Look at how good that value is. We should feel that excitement, not like, oh, look what Plarium's doing again. Like, I'm sick of feeling that way and I'm sick of defending them. I'm defending just because, like, I try to be devil's advocate. I try to be like, it's fine, I get it. They're just doing what they gotta do to make money. But they're at 10, all right, 12. Let's pause here. Hold on, let me just show this. All right, so they made $10 million last month. Yet they still feel the need to try to bleed us dry of resources to the extreme, to where the point it's just not fun anymore. It's not fun to feel that way. I want to be excited for events. I want to be looking forward to events. I don't want to be dreading events. And I feel like the way that things have been going, the way they've kind of always been, is like, you don't get excited for something, you're dreading it. You're like, oh great, am I going to be able to do that? Oh, that event sucks, or oh, I don't have enough because this game doesn't provide us with enough resources. And yeah, I don't know. I can't anymore. I just can't. That's really the best way to say it. I just can't. And maybe I can again. Maybe I step away from Raid and I miss it. I miss the community. Maybe I see a new update and I can't resist and I want to come back to try it out. Maybe, I mean, I don't know that no matter how amazing a new champion is, I would even care as far as deciding whether or not to come back or not. But maybe if, I think the most tempting thing for me as someone who is actually getting interested in Hydra would be new Hydra head comes out. Oh, I wish I could play around and see how it is. Like, maybe that's something that would tempt me, but I don't know if that's enough. Probably not enough, honestly. But I just can't see, I don't know, I can't see any urgent coming back to the game. I think I just want to take a step away and see how I feel without opening this game. And if, I mean, hey, I want to leave the door open to coming back, obviously. I'm hoping that Plarium will not be too mad at me for the content creator program's sake and be able to still be involved there if I do come back. But if I come back, I want it to be because I feel a passion, an interest, a love for the game. I don't want to come back because I feel like I have to. Or I don't want to come back for the community. I have a community. I can build my own community. I can make new friends with other games, right? We can play other games and get new people in our Twitch streams hanging out. The people that are loyal friends and followers will still hang out with us either way. All the raid CCs that I adore are still there. I can still say hi. I can still pop in their Twitch. It's not like they're going anywhere. So I can't let the community be the excuse for why I play the game anymore. It's a game. I need to enjoy it. And the problem is, which you guys may or may not know, depending on how much you've paid attention or hung out with me, is this is my 100% only income for my job. Twitch, YouTube, sponsorships, partnerships, that's it. Well, and well, now luckily hellhades.com, working with them, has brought me a new source of revenue for creating articles for them. And that's amazing. That's something that luckily doesn't have to go away because there are other games besides Raid. Thank God. But, and yeah, any other random little every little bit of partnership support I ever get that's my livelihood. So is this channel gonna crash and burn? Am I gonna lose 1,000 subs over the next week because people realize I'm not gonna post raid content for a while? Maybe, but I have to take that risk, and I hope that's not the case. I hope you guys don't unsubscribe immediately just because, oh, she's quitting raided, I'm gonna unsubscribe. I might come back. I don't know. I really don't know, and I just kind of want to leave that a little bit more open-ended. And I want to talk now about what's next, right? So, for one, I'm still going to be around, right? We still have Odd One Gaming in the picture, right? So, I mean, Raid and Twitch is what brought me to Odd One here in Romania. So I will probably be randomly making appearances, whether it be on his YouTube or his Twitch. I'm sure I will want to do some fun stuff like pull his shards or crash his stream and say hi to all the people. And do some fun stuff like that. I want to be involved still overall. It's not that I want to say goodbye to everybody. It's not forever leaving. But if you guys want to support me, support us, I mean, he is very frustrated with Plarium as well and the decisions made. This was a rant video. There's another rant video recently as well. I need to rant. He's fired up and not happy either, but he still loves the game. He loves it more than I do right now, that's for sure. So if you guys are looking for top tier content, please make sure you're following him. If you guys need takeovers, if you're stuck in areas of the game and you need help, you don't want to deal with Hydra, you want someone else to figure it out for you, he's your guy. So make sure you guys send him a message. He has his Discord here. He's in my Discord, of course, so keep him in mind if you guys need help with anything in the game. Plus, he also has a Gacha Games channel just like I do. So speaking of which, this is what's going to change for my channel. So on my other Gacha Games channel, I've been posting Infinite Magic Raid and Eternal Evolution. So what I'm going to do is actually keep this Gacha Games channel. I'm still going to keep it Gacha Games because it's going to be where I post any other games I test out and play. But it's going to be 99% Eternal Evolution now. And all of this Infinite Magic Raid, I'm going to leave it here. I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm going to make a playlist on this main YouTube channel, my main YouTube channel. I'm going to make a playlist here for Infinite Magic Raid. And then you guys can see all my recent videos. And I'm going to start posting videos of Infinite Magic Raid on this channel. I don't want this channel to just go away for a month or whatever I decide, if I take a break or if it's permanent or not. I want to keep this rolling, so this is going to change. But that does, like I said, it doesn't mean I'm gone forever. I don't know yet, guys. And maybe I will make that decision. Maybe if you'll obviously see a I'm back video if I decide that I can't live without Raid in my life. But if I decide the opposite and I'm just completely content with how other things are rolling, I feel relieved not to play Raid, then I might make a new video and post here too, just saying, okay, this is gone for good. I don't know, and I want to leave that open, and that's just being honest. So I hope you guys appreciate all my honesty, my openness, and just trying to talk to you about how I'm feeling. I'm a human at the end of the day, and it's not just a game to me. This is my job. This is my life. And so this is a really big, scary decision for me. I've cried multiple times just talking about it, typing it up. I sent a big, long thing to Banana Jam, which I probably should have said earlier. Hopefully, if she or anyone else at Plarium is still listening to this video, they didn't cut out when I started getting mad at them, because I do want to say Banana Jam has been amazing to deal with as our contact to Plarium, as our content, whatever, creator manager, whatever her title is. She's awesome, and seems like an amazing human. I'd love to meet her someday, and I hope she's not mad at me, and I hope she understands. But it is more than a game to me. It's more than a game to Odd One. Most of us, Hell, Hades, Darth, these are more than just games to us. These are our lives. So I know it's really funny. Darth is coming back because he needs to. I'm leaving, hoping I don't need. Oh, God. Anyway, but I do want to leave another note here about my future in content creation. And what I'm hoping with dropping Raid, I don't want to add another game to replace Raid. I already have that with Infinite Magic Raid and Eternal Evolution. I'm very happy playing those games right now, and I'm gonna definitely test. If I get sponsorship offers, I'm absolutely gonna check out other games, or if you guys show me something that I just can't resist checking out, maybe I'll try it. Why not? But not right away. I really want to see how things flow with keeping up with the Infinite Magic Raid on the main channel, Eternal Evolution on the Gotcha channel, writing articles for hellhades.com on Eternal Evolution, and still a little bit of Hydra that I need to finish off. And then this channel, Yankee in Transylvania. That's still a lot to keep up with. And I'm going to have, this is, last I left off was on episode 3. Then there was a bonus episode, which is so funny because Odd One's like half naked this whole time. Just in the beginning, it's funny. So that's what shows. I love it. But I want to do episode 4 next and soon. I actually was in the middle of editing it, and then I think I need to re-record or all of my dialogue. But my next episode is going to be puppy life. Get ready for lots of cute puppies in video and photo form. But I want to continue this. I want to post weekly. I want to have like every Monday I post for Yankee in Transylvania, or every Tuesday. I want to pick a day and know 100% that I'm posting a video every week for this channel. And I want to let it grow. Look at the subscribers. It's not exactly growing when I only have a few episodes, but the views are pretty darn good for a baby little channel here. And I think it has good potential, and it's something totally different. It's about my journey as I'm just a person that found a guy on the internet. Kidding, not kidding. And then moved to Romania for him. Life has been crazier. But yeah, it'll be a travel blog. I'll show some of our vacations. I'll show some of our local stuff we've done, holiday stuff. I'll show all sorts of content. But I have a lot to catch up on, so I really want to do that and start posting every single week. And if I end up being ahead of things, maybe I'll post 2 a week. Who knows? But I really want to catch up. This series just takes a lot of editing. But yeah, I think that's kind of where I have to leave things for now. When it comes to Claw Cluster, though, I probably should mention my guild. I'm still going to be part of Claw, guys. And plus, like I said, I might come back. Who knows? What if I might not be able to resist. So, and I'm part of Infinite Magic Raid community now, right? So I have a guild. I have guilds for 1 Claw, and I'm going to make it 2 Claw 1. And if we have more, I'll get 3 Claw. But I want to get a good community with Infinite Magic Raid going as well. So I'm happy to have people join the Claw Cluster to hang out with me there instead of for Raid. It's fine. But you guys know, someone kind of made a comment like this, and something I've said before. Raid is like either that crazy ex that you go back to, or it's like that bad relationship. You know you need to leave them. But every time you go to make the decision and bite the bullet and just do it, something pulls you back in. The sex is good. Whatever you want to say. I don't know what the analogy would be for that, though, with Raid. But something always pulls me back in whenever I've been really down on the game. There's always something exciting. Whether it be getting the test server, new content coming out, a fun content creator challenge like the faction games, working with Hell Hades and HH Gaming. Like, those are the things that have pulled me back in when I really just was meh. But I don't want to keep having that meh. I don't know that I want to keep feeling that down. So it's time to break up. But just like those crazy exes that you just can't shake, will I feel like I can't live without them? Maybe. Or will I be relieved that the crazy is out of my life? I guess we'll see. But thank you guys for listening to me ramble and for hanging out with me. I hope you guys still stick around on my channel. I'd appreciate the support. As I said, this is my livelihood. So even if you don't care about Infinite Magic Raid, maybe you give Infinite Magic Raid a chance as well. It actually isn't that bad to keep up with daily. Eternal Evolution is a really great side game. Play that with me too. I love Eternal Evolution. It's great to play with Raid. And that's why I like it. And people need to stop trying to play Eternal Evolution as if it is Raid or a grindy gotcha game. It's not meant to be that way. It's an idle RPG, guys. Slow down. Slow down. Close the game. Open it back up tomorrow. Stop worrying about progression in that game. Everyone's like, but I'm bored. I need more resources. No, you don't. It's an idle RPG. You get more resources by going to bed. Anyway. Okay. I keep always ranting whenever I'm about to be like, all right, bye. But yeah, I rambled for 25 minutes. So thank you guys for hanging out with me here. I'll see you guys live on Twitch. I'll still be going live on Wednesdays playing Eternal Evolution and on Fridays playing Infinite Magic Raid, and I may have other random streams in between them, including on YouTube Live. So we'll see. Maybe I'll test out the YouTube Live more, especially with the channel changes. We'll see what happens. But that's all for now. I'll see you in the next video.